Alright guys, welcome back. Dad Bod's Hot Rods Garage. Introducing my 1994 Silverado pickup. It is not a true SS. It is just a 94 base model, regular cab, short bed. It happened to be black. It had gray interior. It was it's pretty beat up, but it's not rusty. So I decided to convert it to an SS 454 tribute truck with all the trim and the wheels and decals, but I am using the 5.3 LS motor instead of the 454. We're working on this LH6 aluminum 5.3 truck motor that I'm putting together to put into my 94 Silverado pickup. It's had some machine work done, cam bearings, main bearings, piston rings, stock pistons, stock bore. It's got BTR stage 2 turbo camshaft in it for now, which I'm taking out. I'm gonna put in an LS6 cam that I have that came out of my Corvette. Because I want to get this thing done, I want to get it all put together, get it in the truck, get it running and driving, work out all the kinks with the truck before I do any power adder, and then at that time, I'll peel this back apart, put my turbo camshaft in it, and build the turbo kit. That's kind of the goal with the truck. Right, so I pulled the lifters out. I'm not using those LS7 lifters. I've got some Morels. I'm going to use Morels on this build. So brand new LS7s, I put them back in the box. I'm going to pull this cam out of here now and get the LS6 cam ready to go in. Put this one back in the box. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Beautiful. There it is. All right, now we're gonna throw this LS6 cam in. Generous amounts of assembly lube on her. Get the cam lobes. I'm not sure exactly when I'll be starting this motor, so it's good to have these things generously lubricated, rather. So nothing dries up and you're not running metal to metal. Plus I've got a lubricating kit to pre-lube the engine before I start it. Just connect it with a drill and it goes into your oil port and you spin it around and it builds oil pressure into the motor, into all the journals. Then you just rotate the crank while you're doing it to ensure that everything gets where it's going to go. This particular cam came out of my 2001 Corvette Z06. I went with a stage 2 BTR NA cam in that car. She makes 440 to the wheels with that cam and supporting mods. But this cam would be just fine for the old pickup truck. I hope. A little bit more. Ta-da. She's in. Okay, I'm gonna wait a little bit to put the lifters in. They're soaking right now in some oil. I'll put them in later. Right now I'm gonna flip this motor over, get that oil pan off, and get ready to get the oil pump on it. Okay, now I got the cam in there. I'm gonna put this brand new cam plate on. It's held on with these recessed in Torx heads, and they take a T40. It's important that you make sure you have a good one of these or a new one when you do a cam swap. That rubber seal that's under there, that That's what holds your oil pressure in place. Right? If that's bad, you'll lose oil pressure for sure. And then once you lose that oil pressure, you can take out a cam bearing quite easily. So I'm going to pull up my torque spec on these and torque them down, torque these down, get the crank bolt back in so we can rotate it around, get the timing marks lined up, get the chain on, get that done. I'll be back. Put them back in one at a time, and these get torqued to 25 foot-pounds. All right, get the torque wrench set up. Okay, now we'll put the guide plate on. Torque them the same. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Timing set. Run around, make sure she lines back up. Right on target. So right there, my number one, top dead center. These are lined up, good to go. Lifter's in, the lifter's going to the trays, and the trays going to the head, or to the block right here. So the lifters have a flat spot right here, and the trays have flat spots. So it kind of locks them in together. Come on, buddy. There we go. There's 4 intakes to lifters. And come up here and slide them into the lifter holes and work them in. They're all the way down. It's that simple. This is the DOD delete belly cover. So it blocks off these oil passages with the DOD delete cover, which has those tabs and O-rings go in there and they block off the O-ring. Brand new BTR, 5.3 liter, the small bore. Looks like this is the one for this side. This is the ARP kit. Bolts and washers. Gen 4, the Gen 4, they're all the same length. The Gen 3, you have some that are longer and some that are shorter. The Gen 4, they're all the same length. So I'm gonna put a little assembly lube on the bolts and underneath here. Okay. So these washers, see this side is smooth, there's nothing on it. This side has the stampings. The stampings go towards the head to keep it from moving during torquing. These heads are 241 LS1 style heads. They got dual spring 660s. I got the, I've done the trunnion upgrade on the rockers. And obviously I'll need push rods. Once I get it put together, I'm gonna have to measure the push rod length and order push rods more than likely. This is an AR5 5-speed manual transmission out of a 2008 Chevrolet Colorado and the Red Eagle Race Parts adapter kit that I installed on it. Be sure to watch that video on my channel, get more insight onto that adapter kit. Thanks again for watching Dad Bods and Hot Rods Garage. Be sure to stay up to date on all the progress of the '94 SS Tribute truck.